Serena's she's at work, so I could say that Serena's really over it.
Something happens to police.
Real quick. Yeah.
You asleep?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Alright, you there, Captain?
Yep.
I was talking to my uncle about what my game plans for the future kind of look like for a second.
Nice.
So, a couple things I'm thinking about. Again, I've talked about the Air Force. I've got stuff in the works kind of with them. But I've also been trying to weigh other options as well, just because, like, I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, since I haven't jumped at it, you know what I mean? There's obviously a part of my subconscious that's like, should I, like, I'm pushing it off, you know what I mean? Either subconsciously or, like, on purpose or however the hell. But, one of the other things, though, that I've been looking at is becoming a teacher and what kind of grants those look like and how much it would actually cost for me just to go to college and what that amount of, like, debt would look like at the end if I have any. But I also, again, depending on what I'm doing, how much did it cost you a year to go to UCA?
It's like, for me, it was like $5,000, but now I think it's up to like $7,000 a semester. So 14 grand a year.
See, that's
For 4
not
years.
bad, because I was looking at it and I'm pretty sure I was looking at some numbers that said like the full year was maybe around, and I was looking at something that said like 11 for the full year, but then I also looked at some stuff depending on, like, I think it depends on the class load.
What I would recommend
like
is
8,000
go
a
to a
semester.
community college and get your associates.
Yeah.
That's your first 2 years, because that'll cost you like $3,000 to get your fucking associates, and then just transfer the credits to an accredited 4-year college.
Yeah, that's something that Clayton told me when I was talking to him about this.
The cool thing about working for or being a teacher too is as long as you have a college degree, so as long as you have a bachelor's in fucking anything, you can just take a course to get a teaching certificate. So you just have to have a bachelor's.
Okay.
So, like, I could teach. I would have to go get certified, which isn't a super difficult process. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I could be a teacher if I wanted to. I just have to go get certified once you have a bachelor's.
No, I in some of the grant programs too for going to be a teacher, like some states heavily incentivize people becoming teachers or working as teachers and give you some pretty decent sized incentives.
What was that?
What?
Reactor AC. King Bud, I was just trying to save it. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
Try to make you understand.
Run into a small hiccup.
What's the small hiccup?
I've used all of our iron
Nar.
trying to make this goddamn fucking reactor. Been at it for like 2 hours. Also, Kane, I am going to can my Realm subscription and just let me know when the money for this server gets pulled out each month, and I will just send it to you.
Okay.
The money for the Realm. So that's like an extra 8 bones that I will toss at you.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Because I have a feeling I'm going to try to 100% all the mods.
Yeah, and get
Just
the
fuck it, why not?
all the mods trophy or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, fuck it.
I see your reactor that you're building.
Okay, so here's my pitch, Kane. Instead of using the little turtles for quarries, what if instead we use them to build like castles in here?
I'd have to go find the code for it, but yeah, I mean, we could do that.
Because here, come this way.
Oh, where are you? Where are you? I see you now.
There the other day.
Oh shit.
Because I'll show you the issue with using the turtles versus using the destruction gadget. Because as far as resources go, I don't really have a huge need for the resources because I can just grow them with the plant shit. By the way, what's up, Damien? Hello.
What the fuck did you do here?
So I use this destruction gadget. It's in here. It's like half charged. Pick it up, use it, try it out. Go. I mean, you can go wherever, but you can go down into the hole to use it. That's what I would recommend. Go down to the deep slate level, which you just got to go all the way down, and then you got to drop down that little hole in the middle.
The flying boots.
Where I mine down to deep slate. And then use that. So what that does is it completely destroys all of these blocks. Like they don't drop their loot, but then you have a huge opened up area to work with. And so with the destruction tool, I can do shit. I can, move shit around a lot faster than with the turtles. And then with the seeds, I mean, I'm producing fucking crazy amounts of resources super fast. Unfortunately, right now I'm using them faster than I'm producing them, but I condensed a lot of our resources earlier. By the way, the present I have for you is a cobblestone times 5. It is 59,049 cobblestone blocks crammed into a single block.
Damn.
So,
this destruction tool is really cool.
Yeah, and so those are the gadgets. That's what I was telling you to get the building gadget and try it out. I haven't made it, but the issue is they take so much fucking energy to use. Like what you just used, like if you use the entire charge on the destruction gadget, the charging station's right there at the top of the thing, by the way. It takes like 4 of the end game like coal to power it. The Supremium, which is Inferium upgraded to the next one, which is Perdirium, Tetrium, which is the next one after Perdirium, Imperium, which is the one after Tetrium, and then Imperium turns into Supremium. And then you need 2 Supremium with 1 coal to make the Supremium coal, which is it takes 3 of those, almost 4 of those to power that thing to a full charge, which on a full charge you can use it like once or twice.
How cool it is, because there's a weird sky texture thing for the snow biome that I'm not a big fan of, but I could already show you where like one of the bosses is. I found one of like the larger mazes, and since you can just fly, you just kind of be there.
Nice.
Is very cool. They have very tall trees, and the very tall trees are actually hollow with vines in the middle of it, so you can just kind of use them as tree houses.
Nice.
Jody, you've been working hard. Good job.
Yeah, I just did the rough math on Homie.
Yeah.
On what it was going to take to...
Take him a long, long time.
Yeah, it's going to take a long time.
Oh, there's one of my bees. You're really far away from home. Like, really far away. Oh, did you go through the portal? Hey, come here. Come here, little guy. You're never gonna find your hive being this far away. Do I have any more bee traps? I can make one.
Okay. The reactor is almost done. We're in the final stages. The really difficult, expensive shit is already done.
Ah, get in the jar. Get in the jar. I wonder how y'all disappeared. Just a damn portal you fell and flew into. In fact, yeah. Stupid bee. Stay.
All right.
Can you enchant the artifacts?
I don't know. I think whatever effects you want.
That's pretty cool. It's like, let's see if I throw this ring in there. Throw it in the ring. Nope, nothing. It's not really one of the artifacts. That's like a magical one. Let's try power glove. Nah. At least not on a regular bench.
By the way, if you don't already have... Damn, I need a bunch of pistons. If you don't already have... there's at least 13 of them. What I really need are you. Once I get this reactor done and connected, I'll go show you the shit in the other. Which I'm not all too far away from being done.
By the way, Carter, there is space.
What do you mean there's space?
There's space. The reason why I say that is because there's some ores that are like space ore, whatever the fuck. And there's also rocket fuel and a rocket like thing, and also oxygen is a concept.
By the way, let me show you some of our greatest advancements since you've been gone. Come over here. All right, here is an advanced infusing factory. I can put iron in it, which I will here in just a second.
Holy shit.
And here is an elite smelting factory.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So the elite smelting factory is just like a fucking smelter on drugs.
I'm just releasing carbon into our atmosphere. That's fine, Carter.
Fuck the environment. Here I'm getting enriched iron, which then I can put, I put back into the advanced infuser and infuse with coal. And that gives me steel dust, which then I can put in the smelt.
Oop, I'm sorry.
I'm good.
So what all do you need to be able to finish this reactor?
Just a lot of steel and graphite. What I need now are reactor fuel rods, which aren't that expensive to make. I've really made all the expensive shit. The expensive shit was the glass and was the glass and like the reactor glass and all that shit. That ain't right.
I'm getting hungry. I need to go eat some food.
Okay, and see how I'm placing all of these?
Yeah. Yes.
So the next thing that we'll need to do to finish this
Mm-hmm.
is to stack all of these fuel rod things up to the top.
Okay.
Oh my god, I lied. Hey, I'm still really far away.
Yeah, I really need a fuck ton of these.
Yeah. But those aren't nearly as expensive to make as the glass. Yeah, they take less stuff. You know what you could do to help me?
What?
Run to the overworld and go get a full inventory of sand. Just teleport over to the mob spawner.
Mhm.
And with the ultimine, and bring it back so we can turn it into glass.
Okay. Shit.
I'm finally starting to experience lag. I think it's just because all three of us are on at once, though.
So lava bucket. Cool.
Yeah. Here, before we do that, you want to go check out the other?
Sure.
Actually, before we do that, you should have better armor. Go get sand first, and I'll give you better armor on your way back.
Oh, fuck.
Help me through.
Damn, how the fuck was I starving to death?
It takes away your food when you use the ultimine. I'll be right back. I gotta feed Molly. Ugh. Inside, and I'll let you know how much I love you every day. Okay. Just frost off of my bones.
All right, I'm back.
All right, bet. Just go ahead and toss all that sand in the smelting factory. We need glass. So I picked extreme reactors over mechanisms reactors. So I was watching videos on the two of them, and mechanisms reactors can fucking explode if not properly maintained,
That's pretty
and
cool.
irradiate your base, and you have to move somewhere else because you just take constant health damage while you're there.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, yeah, so fuck that. I was like, I'm not certain that I won't fuck that up. So what I might do is, like way later, go make one super far away, and then just you can wirelessly transmit the power. Okay. And we're out of steel. Here, by the way, there's some armor for you.
What does Purification 1 do?
No clue. Which iron do we have? Probably not enough.
Maybe make me something to eat real quick.
All right, bet.